Are we rolling? Yes, we are. Cancer, my beautiful flowing watery souls. Guess what I was just doing? Yes, I was swimming in the Caribbean Ocean and the water is so healing. It's so beautiful. So yes, I'm again in Punta Cana, Dominican Republic for 3 weeks, just flowing, just wallowing in the heat. So I might be talking a little slowly. I might seem a little drunk. I'm not. I'm just drunk on the heat, and the whole atmosphere is just so beautiful here. I love it. So I am streaming this live, and if there is any mishap or anything like that, I cannot cut it out because this is streamed live. Okay, so bear with me, my beautiful Cancer souls. And if you think I've forgotten you, I have not. I was traveling the last few days and then trying to get ready for this trip. But here I am. So, this is a good moment to do your reading because of that ocean water I was just swimming in, and it just so fits the energy that I have right now for you. So let's go. Those who are new, welcome. I'm Natasha, the Empress of Wands. And let's do your Celtic cross and past life and future timeline reading. If you've been watching my videos last month, yes, I do 2 future timelines now to show you that you can choose what your future is. The future is never set in stone. So we're going to do your worst and your best timeline. Okay, so let's jump right in, beautiful Cancer, and let's see what your theme of the month is. Okay, let's go. Cancer, thank you. Truth and clarity today from Mother Gaia. Through the ocean I just swam in. Thank you so much for truth and clarity today. Here we go, Cancer. Can you hear that? That's the wind. That is the wind. Oh, look at this. We're already getting 2 interesting cards. Look at this. The Hanged Man and the Page of Cups reversed. What was I just saying? The ocean, the flow. So, Cancer, you need to get in the flow. You need to get into your watery element deep down. You need to slow down and go with the flow. And this is telling me that you, I know, you are a sign who's very good at business, very good at moving forward, very good at, you are doers. All my beautiful Cancer friends that I know personally, they are doers. They're very, very successful. They love to instigate things in their life and draw good things to them. But the Hanged Man is an energy of, okay, you got to take some time out. You got to slow down. You got to see things from a different perspective. And that's why I love traveling. It lets me see the whole world from a different perspective. And this here, look at this. The reversal of this, that message came through to me that you have to embrace your flow, your creativity, your intuition. And you know, to be able to listen to your intuition, you have to slow down and get in the flow, whatever that means for you. For me, it's all about water. I'm Leo, but I'm a swimming cat. I love the water so much. My daily healing routine is going to the pool back in Canada. And here I'm going to jump into the ocean 3, 4, 5 times a day. I'm going to live in that ocean. And that gets me into the flow. And for you, it's even more so because you're that beautiful deep water sign. And you, just think about it, just because that's coming up. You need more water in your life in all ways. Water, water, go swimming. Take baths, drink water, look at water, gaze upon water. Do anything else that for you means more water in your life. You need that. And then you'll see that intuition will start popping in more. Your creativity will start flowing. When I'm in the water, that's where I get my downloads. It's really weird. In Canada, in that swimming pool, you know, that normal swimming pool where you just go back and forth, swimming lane to lane, I get all my creative downloads. And then I try to hold on to them so when I get out, I can write them down. So for you, Cancer, hang out a little bit. get in the flow so you can turn this page around, because this is you. This is the beginning of an inspiration. I mean, when pages come, it does talk about new things coming in, about beginnings as well. So that's for you. All right, so let's continue here. I hope you can see the cards well. And you know, this is like no filter, no editing. It's just spotty old me here with a regular light. But you're used to that already for most of my videos. All right, next one. Looking a little deeper and recent past. Here we go. This video might be long, my friends, because I'm kind of, you know, when it's like tropical heat and humidity, it's like you're wallowing through the space a little slower. So, look at this. Another Cups card. The Page of Cups, and then we have the Six of Cups. This is a beautiful card. And for you this time, it talks about soul gifts coming through. This is a gift being given. The Six of Cups for me many times is about karmic gifts, that is soul level gifts. Maybe in a past life you were a singer, a musician, someone with a specific gift that is now wanting to come through. And that's why it's so important to be in the flow so that gift can come through. One specific thing. I'm getting there's something specific that wants to come through that you need at this time in your life to be successful, okay? And look at this, the recent past just shows a little bit of a blockage of building your dream, building the foundation of something new perhaps, or something that's really important regarding work, business, money, talent, perhaps integrating that passion, that purpose, that flow into your everyday, how you earn money, into your everyday job, into your everyday life, right? So that's why this is reversed. So, well, you know, now I want to do that past life vision. You're going to get a past life vision now. I feel it's the right time to see. As we're talking about this here, those soul level gifts, let's see. And remember, I can't edit this video, so I might sit here for 1 minute with my eyes closed trying to get a vision, right? So, please bear with me. All right, let's do this. Cancer. Give me a past life vision. Thank you so much. Truth and clarity today. Thank you. Oh, wars and battles. Wars and battles. Okay. Let's see what we get. Can you see this card? So, I want you to go with me. You've watched my videos for a while. You can do it. You are intuitive and psychic, especially you, Cancer. You know that. So just drop your consciousness. Let a vision pop in. Anything that pops in is valid, remember. Okay. And let's go. Okay, Cancer. Wow. There was a battle going on. Loud, frantic, fearful. And I saw a girl, a young girl, maybe 16, 17, in a white dress, running for her life. Running, running, running. Because the battle had erupted right in the place where this girl lived. And this girl was you, so you were a girl. This was 400 or 500 years ago, maybe. And you were running for your life. And I felt the fear and the franticness of you trying to get away. And you ran and you ran and you ran, and I saw you running. You had nothing with you. You could take nothing with you. I just saw this vision of you running and the frantic eyes. And you ran into the woods, and you ran and you ran and you ran until you couldn't. The next morning you got up and you kept running, and you went so deep into the woods. You just wanted to hide away and bury yourself away. Because you knew intuitively if you stopped, something bad would happen, they would get you. So you actually hid from the fear, from the franticness, and you managed to get away. And you were deep in the woods, and you found a place where you could stay. You found it was kind of a cave or a mud hut or something that was very well hidden. And you survived that war. You survived. You stayed there for quite a while. I had the feeling that you stayed hidden away for a couple of years. And you completely escaped the battle. And I saw you emerging again after a few years, and I kind of saw your face pale, smeared with mud, your clothes raggedy and muddy. But you knew it was time. You knew it was time to come out and emerge, and you came out, and the war had been over for a couple of months. And you came back, and a lot had been destroyed. The people who didn't flee, they didn't survive. But you survived. And the message from this that I got for you in that moment was that franticness and too much going on around you, and the battle. It's like the middle of the battle is not a good place for you right now in November, right? So we're talking November here. Remember, this is a message specific for November. So if you're in the middle of the battle and the franticness where you have to fight for survival, maybe you've been feeling a little bit like that. It doesn't have to be a real battle, obviously, right? This is just a metaphor. That you have to step back a little bit. You have to step back. You have to retreat. You have to find your safe place. You have to find the place where you can go and hide a little bit. But the trick is here not to let the fear overtake you, not to take too long to recover. Okay, is it any of this making sense? To me, it's making sense. So the message is, if you're in the middle of the battle, retreat, slow down, find a safe place, and get in the flow again. Because if you're on the run, you can't get in the flow. And this young girl, after she came out, it took her quite a while to recover. That's what I got. In the end, she did recover, and she gained her life back. And she actually had quite a good life, but with some remnants of fear. I always felt these remnants of fear and trauma from the battle that she witnessed before she ran. Okay, so take what you may from this message. If you feel you've been in a battle for too long, and you've already retreated, and there's a little bit of trauma left, it's time to throw that off and move forward. If you are in the battle, it's time to retreat and find a safe place to hang out. Okay, that's what I'm getting. And for those of you who neither have been in a battle or are not in a battle, and you're saying, what you're talking about? It may be a past life trauma or fear. I'm getting specifically fear that may be holding you back from getting in the flow. So taking time off, allowing yourself to get more water into your life, to get into the flow, to get rid of those remnants of fear that are holding you back from being your true self, from having your creativity flow. Maybe you feel that you haven't been able to really step into your divine gifts because of fear, okay? So that's what this message is about, all right? So I hope that makes sense to you. And remember, we're just in the beginning of November. We're not quite there yet. So just, hold on to this message. You might need it as the month progresses. So little bit of a heavy vision, I know, but these visions, they come up for a reason. They all come up for a reason. So let's continue now. Let's move on to something you have to know, and then we're going to do the future timelines. So, this one wants to come up. Something you need to know. Okay, there we go. That's the battle. That's the battle I'm talking about. You're in the battle. This is not a really vicious battle, though. So translated into today, into these more peaceful times. Look, these are children kind of play battling. So I think you're still in a battle where you are shuffling and kind of defending yourself a little bit. It's not life-threatening for most of you, but it is kind of a battle where people are hustling and jostling for position. You have to always kind of, you know, keep your defenses up and be very, very alert. And if you're like that all the time, how can you relax, slow down, and let your gifts come out? So, okay, this is about the battle. Cease the battle. Cease fire. Find a place to retreat to so you can, like me, right here, escaping to the Caribbean so I can breathe and get in the flow, because I've been out of the flow for a long time, right? So now, future timelines. I bet you want to see this, don't you? All right, Cancer, let us do this. Okay, let's put it up here so you can see. I hope you can see with the light. Hope it's not too bright. It's a really windy day out there. Super windy. And I think you can hear the wind blowing. Now let's take a look at this. Okay, Cancer, what I'm doing now, I'm going to look at a difficult timeline. So we're looking at November, a story for November. You're going to get 3 cards to see what might play out for you, what energies might influence you. And this is worst case scenario. This is if you choose to do nothing, if you choose to keep fighting, if you choose not to slow down, okay? If you choose to take or to make decisions that are not the best for you, okay? So 3 cards, Cancer. Worst case scenario, the bad future timeline. Okay. All right, 3 cards. 3 cards. Here we go. These are the ones. 1, 2, 3. Aha, look at this. Very interesting. So this is actually not so bad. I love it when the worst timeline comes out as not so bad. So it means that things can't get too rough this month. They can't get too rough because, okay, this is seeing results. This is taking a larger view of your future, of your happenings, of your projects, and you seeing some results coming in. So worst case scenario, you're going to get results. You are getting the results, and you are going to get in the flow. The King of Cups, yeah, that is so you. That is you in the ocean, totally in the flow, mastering this. So I think whatever happens in November, you're gonna do this. You're gonna master it. You are going to be able to get into the energy of the Page of Cups and the King of Cups. And the King of Cups is the master of his emotions, the master of the flow. So there's not going to be a problem. But here's where the problem is. This is the problem. And this is, again, you. These are all 3 you. That's what I got. Queen of Wands reversed is taking negative action, is being too aggressive, being too dramatic. That's what I'm getting this time for this interpretation. Remember, each card and the reversal can have different meanings depending on the message you get into your intuition. And I get too aggressive. So don't be too aggressive. You got to step back. You got to slow down. You have to be a little more gentle and easy, okay? Even if it means taking a step back from the battle, letting others win in the moment, and looking for that safe place where you can step into your true power as the King of Cups. Your power, Cancer, lies in this card. The King of Cups is your secret weapon, your power, the power of flow and love and nurture and understanding, the power of the ocean. Poseidon, right? That's you. So it's about remembering that. You see, this one's is okay. This is like, you know, the merchant looking overlooking the ocean. This is the fire. This is the wands. That's good. But this is like that extreme aggression and those wands that are getting out of control with the Queen of Wands reversed. Okay, so worst case scenario, you keep going with the struggle, you don't escape the war, and you don't get into your flow, and you miss that window of opportunity right now in November to step into that divine gift, to have that really manifest itself, okay? All right, so, but it's not so bad. I mean, these are not super disastrous cards. So I feel November is going to be really, really good for you, no matter what you do. It's going to be good, but this is just not optimal. It's just not optimal, okay? All right, so let's see the best possible timeline. Now this is where it gets really, really interesting. Okay, so let's see. 3 cards for my beautiful Cancer friends. The best possible timeline. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Ha! Okay. Wow. Do you see that? This is very different. This is getting unstuck. Getting unstuck from this situation. All right? So, as a matter of progress, this guy is the guy that's most stuck. He's just standing totally still. That's what I'm getting for you in this moment as a message. And this is the unstuckness. You're stuck in this fighting mode almost, in the static in the battle. You know what I mean? So getting unstuck from the situation, I mean, and I'm not saying it's your fault, Cancer. Sometimes we're in survival mode and we don't even realize that we can slow down, step back. We just think we have to keep going, fighting, okay? But it's really, really important for you to get unstuck from this fighting mode. All right, so this here is also interesting. This is like you being more in harmony with where you are. Okay, this is like a refugee feel. This is like, oh, I gotta go, I gotta escape, this is someone who's not in harmony with the ocean. That's what I'm getting, right? Not in harmony with the flow. You're on a boat trying to escape, right? You're kind of moving ahead, you're going away, you're fleeing. Look at this card. Doesn't it feel like she's trying to get away from someone or something, like quickly, like huddling down, being ferried across the ocean into a different place? But this is saying no. Don't flee. And it's a special message for some of you who think you have to make the move, make the big change, run away right now. No, don't. You have to just slow down and stop and find a safe place, but not from fear. Okay, this is the other extreme, that you are running from whatever this is. You totally running out of fear and following that past life vision to the extreme. Okay? Most of you are not in a life-threatening situation or battle right now. So you have to, conquer this situation in a balanced way. Okay. Leave the fight, but don't react out of fear or anger or franticness. And then look at this. This is the last card. So this is kind of a bit of a timeline. So look at the difference. The best timeline versus the worst timeline, where we're at the end. This is you having found your balance, persevering, being strong, conquering the beast with your love. Okay, so the King of Cups here, that energy is coming through no matter what. And this is the ultimate victory, conquering the beast with love, with perseverance. This is you being in the flow, being calm, in a safe place. If she wouldn't feel that it was safe, she wouldn't put her hand into the lion's mouth, right? But this is you at the end of November coming out in a really, really positive place, really, really strong, lion strong. So I really like that. I like that ending. So I feel that this timeline here is brilliant. It's brilliant. It's very, very good. So you can come out really, really strongly here in November. November can be a brilliant month for you as long as you really kind of slow down and tap into those divine gifts, and maybe this one gift which you haven't even tapped into yet, which you don't even know that you have yet. Okay, so let's do the last card here. Beautiful Cancer. Let's do the last card. So let's get the archetype. As an extra little message, what archetype must you embody to get into that beautiful, positive future timeline? Let's see, one card. Give me one card here. Oh, I'm even shuffling slower than usual. Everything is slow. Child nature. Ooh, okay, let me put on my school teacher glasses to look at this. All right. Yes, here we go. I'll show you again. Child nature, okay. Light attributes. Friendship with animals. Communication with nature spirits. Wow. You know, when I jumped into the ocean, I looked up, and right now you can see there are these gigantic birds. They're riding the wind, so they're almost as though they're standing above. They're going. I'll put a picture up later on my new Instagram account. I'll tell you about that in a moment. Anyways, and when I went into the ocean, I actually connected with Mother Gaia. Okay, if you see me just pausing, it's because I think the internet is out. It says reconnecting, reconnecting. So I think we're not rolling at the moment. Let's see here. Well, I'm not sure if we're rolling or if we're not rolling. I'm not sure. The internet is really, really bad here. Okay, so, reconnecting, reconnecting, reconnecting. Okay. Let's just wait for a moment. I think the camera's not rolling, so. Anyways, I'm just going to continue. Don't know if the camera's rolling or not. If not, I'll add it on later again. Anyways, the story I was trying to tell you is, as I was swimming in the ocean, I was so reconnecting to nature, to the ocean, to Mother Gaia, to the spirit of the ocean, to the spirit of those birds, to all the nature spirits around me. And I felt it so deeply. It was such a beautiful thing. So that is what's going to help you to not only connect to the flow and to water, but also just go out there and whatever resonates to you as spirit guides regarding animal spirit. We're rolling again. Okay, sorry guys, it's a little chaotic, but that's just how it is. Anyways, this is about unintentionally not treating those around you in a right way because of fear of franticness or not being conscious about it, even though you're least likely to do that. But anyways, that is your card. Very, very beautiful. Okay, well, oh no, I wonder why this thing fell down. This thing fell down. I hope it hasn't fallen down hours ago. Thank you for bearing with me here. I wanted to tell you as well about my new Instagram account. I've become very modern. Oh yes, we're becoming modern. We're just so going with the flow. We're getting on social media, so I'm loving it. So my new Instagram is Cosmic Empress 1. So I'm going to post there. I've been posting there every day without even wanting to, just because it's so much fun. And I'll be posting when the videos are going up. I'll be posting daily messages and photos and updates about this channel and my other new channel, Cosmic Empress, where I'll be doing more and more videos. So if you'd like to see more of this kind of stuff or other spiritual stuff, please join me on my new YouTube channel, Cosmic Empress, and my new Instagram, Cosmic Empress 1. And be kind to me because I don't know anything about Instagram. I'm just kind of winging it, flying it, flowing it, like you should do everything this month, right? Thank you, beautiful Cancers. You can work with me. Linked below is a link to the service I'm offering right now, which is a karmic clearing and soul profile. So deep soul work in the Akashic Records. If that resonates to you, go check it out. And I will be opening a Saturday salon with tarot readings, past life readings, ad hoc, where you can book yourself in on that day. Half-hour readings. I'm just going to do it once a week, not necessarily on Saturdays. I just call it Saturday Salon because I think it sounds fabulous. And where I will open up and do readings as long as I can that day, once a week. So you will get the chance to get a tarot reading from me as well. And perhaps even a spirit guide reading. That's what I'm working on right now. Okay. Well, thank you so much. Love you guys. Thank you for your patience bearing with me in this chaotic situation. But we're going with the flow. Okay. Bye.